So basically, the effect that low prices are going to have on the Marcellus and Utica shales is pretty negligible in the sense that because of its location, it's going to still be a pretty hot property. The liquids wells are still profitable enough to kind of cover up for the dry gas wells. So what we're having right now is you can almost produce some of the dry gas wells, depending on what producer you are. You can produce those at a pretty negligible rate. It's just kind of on top of things. Crude oil prices are still, solid enough that they're carrying enough weight for the liquids. So liquids are doing pretty well. Despite the downturn, they're still profitable. And because the demand center, where the Northeast demand center is at, it's supporting the industry up here. As far as pipeline projects go, those are the most likely projects to stay on. We might see some of the processing plants take a little bit of a back seat. If anybody is going to cut their CapEx, it would probably be that. Pipelines, they're kind of like, owning a toll booth on a highway. Once you build them, you're guaranteed rates. They don't build them until they have subscribers. Mm-hmm. So those are going to be pretty solid to have. U.S. Steel is probably, I can't quite say for certain, but I would imagine that U.S. Steel's decision is probably based on projects that have already been announced. They're still having enough resources for that. I know that one of the problems that companies in the midstream were having was the fact that steel was scarce. So I would imagine that any downturn is just because the projects have already been subscribed. There's probably nothing new coming on.
Okay.